And we're live. Welcome back, everyone, to Brickitect Live, a place where all of your dreams come true, as long as your dream is watching a guy build a Lego set. And that's exactly what we're doing today. We're building a Lego set that should have been built a long time ago. This set's been in the backlog for an extremely long time. This is a set that's traveled with me to Ocean City, Maryland. It's traveled to Vermont. It's traveled to Cape Cod. And now it's traveled back home where I'm finally building it. This is Lego Creator Set number 31015. Messed it up. 31051. Should know that by now. Lighthouse Point. This is a really awesome set. I'm excited to build this. Me and Clarkman already started on this a little bit. You're going to see a Brickitect video. I think it's tomorrow. You'll see this coming up. And of course, he bailed on me to go show Mommy the orca, which is this thing right here. I called it a whale once in a video, and I got somebody triggered, so apparently it's an orca. And at this point, I'm going to be building the lighthouse portion of this. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I see everyone's showing up here. YouTube's telling me I've got 2 people watching, but I've got a lot of people saying hi. So thank you guys so much for taking a little bit of time out of your night or day to spend with me here. And I'm going to be chatting it up with you while I build this setup, which is probably one of my favorite things to do. I look forward to doing these live streams, and it's just really cool to have some people out there that's willing to spend some time with me while I do it. So right now I'm starting on the very bottom. We're starting at the front right here is what I'm building, and by the end of this stream, hopefully we're going to have this entire thing constructed. So grab some snacks, sit back, and enjoy the live stream. And if there's anything that you guys want to talk about, I'll be happy to do that. Let me bring the chat up, make sure I can see everybody here. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. I got a question. First question of the night, when's Mailtime? Mailtime's going to be Saturday. I try to do those on Saturday, I found that's to be a good day. So that one's coming up. I actually went to the post office box today. We got a bunch of stuff. Haven't opened any of it yet, of course, because I save it all for you guys to share with you. Got a really interesting comment about mail yesterday from someone. They said that they received a letter from one of my subscribers. Left a comment on one of my videos. They said they got a letter that came in like it was addressed to them. It came in a package for the person's sister. This is a really odd story. Came for the girl's sister. It was a letter addressed to me and Clark, and it was about this person that really loves our channel. And they said that there was supposed to be something in the package for the sister. It was her birthday gift. It was like some earrings or a necklace and all this other stuff. And they must have gotten swapped at the post office when something bad happened to the package. So she's mailing me my letter and then asked me to look out for these earrings and necklace that's supposedly coming to her sister. So I'll certainly do that. And I told her I was thankful she reached out to me, because it would have been a very awkward thing for me to get some earrings on Mailtime and not know what the heck it's about. So if we get some earrings in Mailtime or necklace or whatever it may be this week, you guys can laugh about it because you'll know what's going on. I would just think one of my subscribers really likes me and wants to get me a necklace, I guess. Not usually my style, though, so if anybody was considering getting me a necklace or some earrings, how about we do a Lego set instead? I think we'll find more use for that. But I appreciate it, though. What's everybody up to tonight? We just got done eating dinner. I thought it'd be a great time to do some live streaming. Was itching to get back into it. Tried to do this yesterday, but kind of ran out of time, unfortunately. I got questions. I always get questions about what sets I'm planning to buy. At this point, I'm not planning to buy any sets unless I can get a great deal on them. So that's the very, very simple answer to a lot of questions, probably. I'm not planning to buy anything. I've got so much stuff to build right now that, well, I guess I shouldn't say I'm not buying anything, because if you'll see a video here shortly on something that I bought, but it was a deal that I couldn't refuse. So there we go. If you guys want to talk about anything other than what sets I'm buying, we can talk about that. And I'll keep working on this while we're talking and chatting and hanging out. Oh, we got a question about blind bags. Stay tuned to Brickitect. You'll see a blind bag coming up here. Something I didn't anticipate buying. I'm hyping things up, guys. That's what I do. Got to build the hype up. Got to promote yourself, because who else is going to do it if you don't promote yourself? We'll work on it. Is the lighthouse worth it? Well, this is as far as I'm into it, so I can't answer that question yet. That may be a question better asked maybe at the end of the stream once I'm done. So you better still be here to ask that. I'll be watching for you. Right now, though, I can't say for certain. I can't even remember what I paid for this. I can't remember when I got it. If anybody wants to do some recon for me and find out when the heck I bought this set and how long it's been in the backlog, I want to say it's been a couple years. But it's finally happening here. If you guys are wondering where Clarkman is, I think I mentioned it. That's always a question we get. He bailed on me to go show the orca to Mommy, and I think he's watching Lion Guard right now. I don't know if any of you guys watch that. Most of you are probably too old for it, but he's watching that. So I figured, why don't I build this up for him? And just like with the train, I'll have it done when he comes down and he can go crazy on it and have fun with it. We've already recorded a good portion of the video that you'll be seeing tomorrow, and there's some hilarious stuff that happens. Just know that you are now known as pickle tectors. So that's apparently a thing. I'm sure many of you have always wanted to be a pickle tector. Your dreams are finally coming true. Oh, Clark will like this part. There's these little mugs in here. This is neat. What I wanted to do with this set, and it just wasn't possible, when we went up to Cape Cod, I would have really loved to build this and then take it in, like, show it in front of an actual lighthouse. So you find a lighthouse, build this, have it in your hands. And I looked up lighthouses, but the one that you could get to apparently is on private land, and the only way that you can really see it is on a boat. So we'd had to do some type of tour, and I would have to take this Lego set with me. And I don't know how easy that would have been to actually show this in front of it, but it would have been kind of funny. Maybe one of these days, next lighthouse set that comes out, maybe I can try that. A little complicated though. I got the question, what year is this set from? I don't know. I want to say maybe 2015, maybe. I know it, again, I know it's been in the backlog for a really long time, so not 100% sure. It's been out. Probably actually harder to find this now. Oh, looks like I missed a donation. Let me get back up here. Did I? There it is. The Beam DD coming with, okay, Darren, coming with the donation. Thank you so much. Sorry I missed that. I'm a chatter. I'm a builder. I'm trying to do everything at once. So if you do want to chat with me, just be patient with me. I try to do the best that I can while also being somewhat productive for people that watch this after the fact. It's a tough thing to balance. Although I was thinking about live streaming, and if you guys want to know the hardest thing about live streaming, if you've never done it before, for me at least, the hardest thing is getting my camera set up. Because I know the shot that I'm about to get is something that I'm going to have for the rest of this stream. Did I miss something here? Oh no, I'm just doing this again. I know the shot, like the way this is set up, I'm gonna have for the rest of the stream, so I'm always kind of like messing with it and trying to get it just right the way I want it. So hopefully it looks good to you guys. But if I really wish I had the space where my recording spot where I do my live streams is always set up, that I never have to take down, because it'd be so much easier just to come over and be like, bam, here I am, I'm streaming, and I don't have to set anything up or do anything. But this is kind of like our table where we do everything. So, got to do a little setup first. And it takes time. Do I plan to do Home Alone with Clark 13? Yeah, I absolutely plan to do that. In fact, it's already recorded, and it's happened. I just have to get through our vacation videos before I upload it. So there's a little bit of a backlog there. But you'll eventually see Home Alone with Clark 13. It's a good one. I'll probably be doing Home Alone with Clark 14 probably within a few weeks after school starts. So I know I get a lot of requests for those videos, and I really love them. So I'd like to do as many as I possibly can. I've only done a couple this year, which is sad. I need to do more. Going a little crazy with the Lego videos. Oh, if you guys are wondering, I did something that I rarely do before I started this stream. I actually organized all my pieces here. Makes things a lot easier to find. I say that as I'm looking for a piece. Yeah, totally nice. Do I like Clone Wars or Star Wars better? I've never really seen Clone Wars, so I can't really comment on it. It's one of those shows that's kind of like on my list along with a lot of other shows to watch. But I think I would probably enjoy it. I have to decide between watching that and Ninjago. I think maybe the Clone Wars stuff is meant for a little bit of an older audience. GM, says, I'm finally building it. Yes, I am. I'm finally building this. It's sad because I should have done this in June. At the very least, I should have done this in June back when we're in Ocean City, because that would have been really cool to like hang this off of our balcony with the ocean in the background. Would have been really cool, but I've come to find out when you're on vacation, there's a lot of other stuff to be doing, and Lego kind of goes on the back burner, unfortunately. But you never know when you're going to have one of those rainy days, and we really didn't have that every day that we've been on vacation this year, which we've been really fortunate because we've gone on like 3 different excursions. They've all been great weather. Now that I built this, our next vacation will probably be terrible. Jinx myself. But we'll see. All right, we got Devin leaving. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. Appreciate it. You can always come back and watch the replay of this. It's going to be archived for you to watch along with anyone else that wants to watch it later. Apparently people have lives and such, so totally understand. I always like watching live streams after the fact, just when I'm doing something else. Like I'll just listen to it while I'm building or sorting or whatever, and it's kind of fun, especially if it's an entertaining one. I think group streams are probably the most entertaining when it comes to that kind of thing, because then you have a conversation and stuff, but this kind of works best. Do you like those ugly Creator dogs? Asked Belgian Lego fan. Those ugly Creator dogs. I love all things Creator. I don't know which one you're referring to. Are you referring to the pugs? I do love those. I don't know. You'll have to let me know which ones you're talking about, but I do love myself some Lego Creator. I don't know about ugly dogs, though. Oh, got a donation from Bad to the Brick. Love the name, by the way. I think that's the first time I've seen that name, but yeah, that's great. Aaron says, going on vacation soon. I bought a Lego set to build one on there. Let's hope I don't pull a Brickitect and not build it. Well, I hope you do not build it, because that means you're having fun and doing a lot of other stuff. Although, you know, maybe if you're having some downtime or before you go to bed and you want to build a small set, that's fine. But if you have time to build a 500-piece set on your vacation, it means that the weather's probably not great, or maybe you just don't like being outside doing fun stuff. You got lots of time to build Lego sets. You only have a small opportunity and a window to be on vacation, so take advantage of it. Don't spend too much time inside building. Graphic Brick says, normally when I go away, I take a few figures to take photos. Yeah, that's what that one, what was that one Lego set? It's one that me and Clarkman built very early on in our Lego career, if you want to call it that. It was the one with the traveling suitcase where the guy had all kinds of stuff and he had a selfie stick and all that. You could take that places. I think that's a really cool idea, and I was going to do that, but I didn't do that either. I was a complete Lego failure on my vacations, but I did make a lot of cool videos on all the stuff that we did. So I guess that's probably the most important thing. If you guys aren't subscribed to Greg's World, I know I tell you all the time, I'm sure most of you are, make sure you go over there and subscribe, because that's where a lot of our family stuff is, and if you want to see footage from our vacations, check it out. The next video you're about to watch, oh, I got to get that one done, because it's very embarrassing. I'll just say that. It's also pretty hilarious. Maybe offensive to people, I'm not sure. I may regret putting it out. So there's the hype train on that one. All aboard the hype train. Will Clarkman come down? Wants to know Brickitect poster. He may. We'll see. I was just actually looking at the Brickitect poster to see if it was really talking. He may be down. This is a long build for a little guy, though. We got people saying Greg's roll is the best. Thank you for that. Graphic Brick says, I always find it interesting to see the amount of places that rip you off when it comes to Lego. One store in France had Lego double retail price. Yeah. I'm always looking for Lego deals. Double retail price would probably make me faint. I usually shoot for 20% off as at the least. That's pretty much the most that I'll pay. Unless it's something that I absolutely need and I can't find elsewhere. I'll give you an update on this build here in just a second. Let me know how the audio is, guys. Can you hear me okay? This is what we've got so far. I'm on step 31. And this seals up. Little tiny house. 2 doors, all identical. But as you can see, the way this kind of positioned, it's kind of at a 90-degree angle like that, so it works. There is like a picture on the window. It's neat stuff. I like this little build. This is my kind of jam right here. Have I mentioned I love Lego Creator? And I've mentioned how much I appreciate having my pieces organized. That really helps too. Matt says, thank you for inspiring me and make me happy when I don't have a great day. You, Clark, and Mrs. Brickitect feel like family to me. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. That's always nice when you get comments like that. It always makes my day. I always make a point, like when someone comments that, it's just such a nice thing to read. And I always try to make a point to say back to them how they made my day, because it really does. It's so easy to focus on the negative comments. You know, someone says, you know, something bad about you or whatever, and then you get a comment like that, and it just brings you right back up. So thank you for saying that, Matt. I guess if there's anything that you can do in this world, if you can make someone's day better, that's probably the most honorable thing, I think. So thank you. And I'll tell you guys, it's not often that in the world you get compliments. You know, it's like, how often do you actually compliment somebody? So I appreciate you doing that. And I'll tell you guys this too. I know I'm always trying to get you to start YouTube channels. If you guys ever want to feel good about yourself, make a YouTube channel, because you'll get lots of love from people. At least I've experienced that. I don't know if I think a part of it is because if you put positivity out there, positive people come back to you, and I feel like my channel is that way, or our channel is that way. When, like, I don't know, I just think if you do good things, good people are going to attract you. If you do negative things or stuff that attracts negative people, that's the kind of place you're going to be in. That's not a good place to be in. So thank you guys for being that bright ray of sunshine, just like this light here coming into my life. And I do mean that. I'm not joking about that. G. Hemi asked, how do you get negative comments? You're the best YouTuber ever. You and Clark, funny and awesome. I love how you bond with him. Yeah, there's always some people out there, though, and I think it's mostly people that aren't, like, normal subscribers. Like, it's so rare, but it's probably, like, 1 out of, geez, maybe, I don't even know if it's 1 out of 100, but I always look at all the comments, and every once in a while you get somebody that says something negative or rude or something like that. That's just, it's really uncalled for, and I just delete them. That's the easiest way to get rid of them. Sometimes I say something snarky back, but I'm trying not to do that. I've decided that the best thing to do is delete the negative stuff, respond to the positive stuff, and just keep it that way. Oops, I just put this piece on backwards. As I put pieces on backwards. But yeah, I'd like Brickitect ideally to be a place for positive people to hang out, especially this channel, because this is where people are communicating live. And I appreciate you guys for doing that. And now we got a roof on our little tiny home. Thank you for the compliments, guys. Appreciate that. You guys are awesome, man. I just got to take a second to take this in. People always hate on the best. Yeah, I don't think I'm the best. Just some people, I don't know. Like, I'll give you an example from today. I got tons of nice comments on my Patreon thing, and I always worry when I upload the Patreon videos because there's just always some people that don't appreciate the fact that you're talking about Patreon or donations or anything like that. But there was one person that was upset that I announced where I donated the money that I did and where I donated it to. They said something like, announcing that you give to charity is like self-advertising and it's distasteful. And I said to him, I'm not doing it to make myself look good. I do it because the people that donate to me, I'd like to let them know where I'm spending the money. And I could just as easily not say anything at all, but I feel like I owe it to those people to do that. So, I don't know. But again, that's just one person out of everybody that commented that seemed to have an issue with it. I think it's a good thing. And again, I'm not doing it because I'm like, oh, I want you guys to know that I donated somewhere. No, that's not the case. It's just, okay, I got $55 this month. Where did the $55 go? Okay, it went to St. Jude's for $8, and then $45, or actually more than that, went to the Technic motorcycle. And I don't see any harm in that. I don't feel like that's advertising myself or anything. It's just where'd you do with the money, Greg? That's where it went. And I'd hate to not do that just because one person has something negative to say about it, but it's just those kind of things kind of get to you a little bit. Oh, good compliment. I'm not going to read that one from Power Ranger Master, but thank you for that. Captain Conrad says, people who hate on other people usually hate themselves. It's sad, but we can rise above it. Yes, I like that's the kind of stuff we need. Well, the money is helping someone in the world. Yeah, I know it. Like I said in the video, oh, I just spit. Like I said, it's only $8, but maybe that $8 will push somebody over the top for finding a cure for cancer. It seems like far-fetched, but if everyone thought that way, if it was just like my $8 is going to do this, my $8. If everybody just did $8, can you imagine how far they would get? You can't change the world yourself with $8, but if enough people get together, you certainly can. I'll give you guys a little update here on this once I put the little chimney on top. This is a cool little house. I like this a lot. Let me see if we can get there's a cricket in here. Can you guys hear it? He's coming out. All right. I like it. It gives me some atmosphere. Here's our little tiny house. I like the cricket too. So it opens up. Isn't that cool? This side, I mean, both sides are kind of similar. That's the only downside to it. Let me see if I can get a focus here. Oh, look at that. No, yeah, there we go. So open up. Very cool, huh? Nice little place. So we have, we've got this section built. This is coming together pretty quickly here, it seems. It almost seems bigger than that on the box, doesn't it? Like if you guys look at the box and you look at this. Let me know if the cricket. That's funny. Can you guys hear that cricket? Cricket Detect. I think that's what we're going to call them. We're always looking for new people for the channel, so Cricket Detect is now a thing. Why are you building those minifigs in the background? No, Clarkman already built the minifigs. They're right here. I switched them around a little bit. He had them all messed up, but Clarkman built them already. Where's that cricket coming from? Yeah, there's literally a cricket inside my studio, and he just started making crickety sounds. It's almost like we're outside building this on a summer night. I like it. How about this? When life hands you a cricket, turn it into background music. Oh, if you guys want to see the minifigs, I'll show them to you here if you'd like to see them. We're really going to be testing the Logitech on this one, but I'll show you the minifigs. Here we go. You can do it. Yay. Here we go. We got the little girl. We've got the guy. He's got his fisherman beanie on. Pretty cool. Got to stick him a little closer there. Clarkman built those. Okay. Now I'm going to be working on the dock with the fish on it. So maybe I think I'm working on this section right here. Is what you're seeing here. I'll come back to the chat. I hate crickets in the house with a passion, says Sally. Hey man, what can you do? Like I could go hunt them down, but we're just going to make them a part of our channel now. He's now quiet. I think he got really nervous when he found out that he was an internet celebrity on Brickatech Live. He's camera shy. At least that's what I picture in my mind. Better hear crickets than cicadas, or however you spell it. Yeah. The cricket is going to get annoying after a while. No, he's now quiet. It might be the first time someone ever had to leave a stream because of a cricket. I could see that becoming a thing. Oh, this is cool. So we built the dock. This is, Jim Blade will have to let me know. This dock here, is this better than Ninjago City docks, or is it pretty similar? Because I feel like it could be, you know, right in line with Ninjago City. Let me know for sure. And then we're going to take that, and we're going to put it here. You know I'm just trying to get you triggered. So there we go. We got that on the front. Usually I stick to just triggering Star Wars fans, but we'll go for the Ninjago fans too. He says, not even close. Absolutely not. Now that would have been funny. Am I having too much fun here? I think I might be. I'm feeling goofy tonight. Absolutely not. I could title this stream New Member of the Brickatech Family, and people would be like, what? You're having another kid? Nope, Cricket Attacked. Clickbait to the extreme. Yeah, the lighthouse looks smaller in the box, says J Productions. That's what I was saying. Like, this thing looks massive here, and now I have this. But I think once we get the actual lighthouse part of it built, I think maybe it'll look better. If not, the person earlier that asked me if this set's worth the money, I'll have to say I still don't know because I don't know what I paid for this. When you've had a set in your backlog so long that you have no idea when you bought it or how much you paid for it, it means that you need to start getting through your backlog quicker. My name is Greg and I'm a backlogaholic. Bobby says, yes, you were having too much fun. Have less fun. Never. I love having fun. Who doesn't, right? This is honestly one of my favorite hobbies. Like this Lego thing, it takes me back to my childhood, which I absolutely love. And the fact that I can make videos about it, which is my adult hobby, it's incredible that I can combine those two things together and it makes this ultra hobby that all these people get to enjoy. It's unbelievable. I feel very lucky to be in the position that I'm in, to be able to somehow please the YouTube gods enough that some people started finding my channel and it's just built from there. Holy crap. How could you ever wish for something more than this? But yeah, I just put a little side edition on there. And we're going to build another one. This is all like modular, I guess, you know? So you can take that off and put it all over the place. It's a little rickety, I guess, because of the waves or whatever. But we'll put that off to the side. Sacred says, watching your videos are my hobby. Like I told you in the comments, Sacred, don't go too far back on either channel because the Brickitect ones, they're terrible for the first couple years. The Greg's World ones, they're terrible for a lot of years. It wasn't probably until like 2015, 2016 that my videos even got to be like watchable in my opinion. Like I just cringe when I watch the original ones. And it's because of, it's mostly because I'm just not a very good person on camera. I'm just I'm kind of a shy person. I'm an introvert. Being on camera is not a skill of mine. It's something that I've had to work on for a very long time. I'm just nervous and awkward. But over time, I've sort of gotten to the point where I feel a little more comfortable. I'm a much better writer than I am a speaker. And if you saw the amount of time that I spend redoing takes over and over again, you guys would probably tell me to quit making videos. But I keep staying at it because it's something that I love and this is my passion. So I just keep doing it. But a lot of the stuff that I do that I have to kind of retake and reshoot, it's because I'm a perfectionist. Like if I'm doing something live, I don't have those problems. But if I'm sitting there and if I'm making a video, like even my intro, I might do my intro like 5 or 6 times because I'm like, I can do it better. I can do it better. And I know this thing's going to exist out in the world for all eternity, or at least until YouTube crashes or whatever happens. The nuclear bombs go off. I don't know. But I'm like, if I have the opportunity to make it a little bit better, I'm going to redo it. And it takes me a long time to make videos for that reason. So there you go. There's some inside scoop on just how terrible a video maker I am. But I hope, if anything, I can encourage someone out there that if you think you're awkward on camera or if you're too shy to be on camera, just start doing it. Make 200 videos that are absolute garbage, and eventually, one day, people will start finding you. YouTube will be like, hey, I think people might like this channel. They'll start recommending it, and then all these people will find out that you exist, and they might start watching your stuff. There's advice detect for you. Maniac says, I barely write, and it's still better than me filming. See, Maniac, I feel like you're very comfortable in front of the camera. I don't get that at all from your videos. And you might not get that from my videos either, but if you saw my old ones, and I'm sure some of you have, oh, it's so bad. But, you know, you all have to start somewhere, and I'm not going to delete anything because I am proud of where I started and where I've come from. Grant Brick says, a few weeks ago there was a bag of Lego wheels for 15 bucks. I would have bought it and sent it, but I didn't have my wallet with me. Oh man, that's okay. I appreciate you thinking of me though. Bag of wheels. Clark's head would have exploded when he got that in the mail. That'd have been pretty funny. What did we get today? A bag of wheels. Here you go. Assemble them all. The 4-hour edition of Mailtime. Clark assembling wheels. Ryan Live says, man, you don't even know. I had to do my intro 14 times before I got it right. Yeah, I can relate, dude. But here's the fun thing about when you're not doing live video. You can edit it all out. You'll look like a true professional. You just take that, out of those 14 times that you tried it, you take the one that's good, and that's all people see, and they think you're some type of video master. And that's not the case. But you're working towards it. putting some little stones out here. This is really cool. Do I still do Mailtime? Asked Bad at the Brick. Yeah, I still do Mailtime. I have one going to be coming up this Saturday. We're probably going to make it tomorrow, and it'll come out on Saturday. This video that I'm making today is going to come out tomorrow. I'm trying to be like a day ahead. So this video will come out tomorrow, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. This video meaning this set, because we have more than just this live stream. This is just a part of it. I think I found... I'll show this to you, and then I'll tell you what I was going to talk about there. Figure out the best way to do this. I think like this. Come on. Logitech hates me right now. Please, Logitech, don't be that hater. There it is. Yeah. I'm still trying to get that focus. I'm sorry, guys. That's the best I can do. You get the idea there. What was I talking about? Oh, we're talking about being experts at making videos. Let's talk about being a Lego expert. I think some people think that when you have a Lego channel, somehow you're like this amazing person that's supposed to be the most knowledgeable person about Lego that exists in the world. And I got a comment today. We were talking about comments earlier. It was on one of my videos, one of my yard sale videos from way back, probably 2015, 2016, and the person said, for having a Lego channel, you don't seem to know much about Lego. And I kind of explained to him, I don't really claim to be an expert. In fact, I don't feel like I know much of anything about Lego. In fact, I feel like an imposter in this Lego world, just because all I'm doing is buying sets that I really like, that I think look cool, and I want to have in my collection, and I build them and I share them with everyone else out there. And I don't think that I know everything there is to know about Lego. I don't know much at all about Lego. In fact, when I make videos where I'm like, hey, here's the non-Lego pieces, and people comment like, hey, that's a Lego piece, I truly appreciate that because I didn't know that. So one thing to remember is that just because you do have a channel on Lego, it doesn't necessarily mean you're some type of Lego god or anything like that. I'm just a guy that enjoys what I do here, and I like to share that enthusiasm with everyone else. And hopefully through that enthusiasm, it inspires you to go do what you love to do, whether it's Lego or something else. So that's all I'll say about that. That's all I'll say about that. Oh, sugar sack. I just dropped something off here. What was that? Oh, the plant. See, I'm getting all kinds of fired up here. Lego expert would not have done that. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's just like the video about the minifigs that I was like, hey, did I miss anything amazing here? And everyone's like, hey, they're fake. Okay, thanks. I really didn't notice that. So here we go. Got this thing done. This is the fully completed portion of Lighthouse here. And you guys are right, and I think we all agree on this. This looks way bigger on the box. The way they have that position makes it look pretty epic. This is kind of smallish. But it's cute as heck, though, isn't it? So the next thing we're going to be working on is the actual lighthouse portion of this. And that takes us from step 84 all the way to, let's see, this is a 3-in-1, which was not folded by any means, so I'm happy about that. Oh, wow. This 84 to 141. I'm going to chat with you guys for a minute here. We're going to take a slight intermission between the build. Secret says, I'm officially getting Ninjago City. I'm super excited, but I'll be very scared once it's built. I don't want it to fall. Don't let that thing fall, but that's fantastic sets. My favorite Lego set that I've built so far. I love it. And I think you're going to enjoy it too. I think a big reason I love it, not only is it a fantastic set, but also because I had such a good time building it. I built everything live, and I did each bag as its own separate live stream. And it was just a really good time. I don't know. It's amazing how your experience in building a set can sometimes have a lasting effect on your thoughts on that set. And that's exactly the way I feel about that. So I want to thank you guys. If you've been here since the very beginning of BrickTech Live, you guys were a part of that, and I appreciate you shaping my experience with building that set, because it's made it one of my favorite ones to do. But yeah, don't let it fall. And if it does fall, make sure you're recording it, because those unintentional drop tests are sometimes the funniest ones. Now, I think I mentioned I'm building the lighthouse, so this is the very beginning of that. B21 asks, do I have any Speed Champion sets? I really like them, but they have so many stickers. I don't know if you would like them. The one that I want, and I was looking at it today, actually. We were at Walmart today. I may have purchased a few things, which you'll see here shortly. I'm kind of behind on videos, or I have a backlog of videos. I love the green Ford Mustang. It's like the 64 Ford Mustang or something like that. It's a 60s Ford Mustang, and the thing looks just amazing. But like you said, it has a lot of stickers, and I would probably build it without the stickers, because I've seen a few people do that. Like I saw Spirit Particles build it without stickers, and it looked great. So that's the one that I want to get. And we'll just leave those stickers on the out of the mix there. Oh, man, Ryan. He says, everyone tell Greg to play Fortnite with Just Too Good and I think it could be a huge success. I think a lot of people would love it. We should totally do it. I'm a total noob. I have yet to play Fortnite, but that could be fun. We can do the Bits and Bricks Fortnite podcast. I think would be fantastic. Or whatever. Fortniting with your favorite Lego YouTubers. We'll see how much hate we get on that one. Probably quite a bit. Oh, they're telling you to go play PUBG. I started playing PUBG. I have PUBG for Xbox One. Here's what I like about PUBG. I like the realism. I like the fact that there's real weapons. I like that it's more like a realistic setting. What I don't like about it is the fact that it takes forever to find anyone. Like, you could literally play for 20 minutes just scouting stuff, getting your gear up, and then get shot by somebody you never saw, and that's the end of it. Sometimes it's longer than that. Fortnite, from what I've seen and I've watched people play it, it's much more fast-paced. There's the crafting element of it. I feel like for those reasons, Fortnite could be better. I just don't like the cartoony nature of it. That's the only thing that I have against it. So, let me know. Can you guys even type the word Fortnite into the chat? Everybody try to type the word Fortnite once, spelling it properly. And let me know, because I think I might have actually blocked the word Fortnite. Someone told me to block it, because it was like this thing that everyone was asking about. Can you type Fortnite into the chat? Because if you can't, I'm going to fix that, because that's a little silly. Everyone's spelling it wrong. I don't think you can type it the right way. Yeah, unless you're a moderator. That's pretty bad, huh? Nope. It's not coming through. All right, so I'll change that, because if you guys want to talk Fortnite, we can talk that. I got nothing against it. It's just sometimes when things dominate, I'm just you gotta filter it out a little bit so you can talk to the people that are talking about things that are relevant. Oh, that's how you do it. AMW got it. You just put spaces between it all. But yeah, I can see myself getting into Fortnite. I'll play Fortnite with Ryan. We got to find a way to record it, though. That way we can turn it into a video, because I think that'd be fantastic. Thanks for giving me a blacklist word. Have I seen the pictures for the new brickheads? Which ones you're referring to? It's all going to depend on what the new brickheads are. Okay, so Ryan has an Elgato. Dude. If we're going to play, I gotta do something to get decent at it, though. Because I'm going to look like a loser. You guys have been playing it. I know you're probably like already playing it competitively. I'm going to look like a fool playing it. Everyone in the comments are going to be making fun of me. Could be hilarious, though. I'd be like, yep, I'm the first one out of the entire game. Love for the Bricks telling me don't follow the dark side. What's your response to that, Ryan? Unless you're talking about the actual dark side. Ryan says we can practice sometime before we do any public gameplay. That's a good plan. Or would it be better if someone actually did see my first playthrough? What if I started playing and I just absolutely killed it? That'd be even better. Because it would be my authentic first time playing. Bad gameplay for anyone rides a thin line of funny or cringe. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. That says Maniac. Everyone's begging me to start a gaming channel. Maybe we should just go Fortnite. We'll go with the most popular game. Me and Ryan will start up a joint Twitch channel. We'll have you guys all come over and support us there. Fortnite's one of those things that it's like, you got the people that love it, you got the people that hate it, and both people are very vocal about it. So it'd be interesting to see how it pans out if we do put a video on YouTube of that. What are people going to say? I'm curious about that. Lego Freak says, I'd probably be the first one out in Fortnite. I only get like 3 shots in Call of Duty when I used to play it. Dude, Call of Duty, for me, used to be a lot of fun. But then it got to be the point where you really are playing against these people that are just absolute machines. And like the last one that I played was Black Ops 3, and I was just getting demolished. It's almost like I didn't even have a chance. And I can only assume it's like literally people that are playing like 20 hours a day all the time. So I just wasn't having fun with it anymore. It's not fun when it's not competitive. And my biggest complaint about Call of Duty is that the matchmaking just isn't that great. Like, if I'm a level 3, I shouldn't be playing against like a level 50. It's just, I don't know. I just wish they'd do better at that. And there's enough people playing that they could easily break that down, I feel like. Brickbuilder says, I'm playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I saw Call of Duty World War II just drop to $20 somewhere the other day. It was on sale. I don't know if it was a used version or new version, but if you guys are interested in getting World War II, that could be one you pick up. So right now, I'll show you guys what I'm working on here in just a second. Oh, the Fantastic Beasts brickhead. I didn't see those. I've never seen Fantastic Beasts, so I can't really comment on that too much. Will I do an IRL stream? Probably not. Do I play PUBG Mobile? You should add me. No, I don't play PUBG Mobile. I played PUBG on the Xbox. I haven't played in forever, though. Me and my nephews were having fun with it. But again, it's one of those things that it's just so much build-up for, like, unless you actually win the game, it's so much build-up and so much time consumed for not a lot of fun, in my opinion. It's like the thinking man's game, I suppose, though. All right, so here's the lighthouse. We're working our way up. See if I can get you guys a shot of it here. Everyone pray to the Logitech gods once again. Oh my goodness. It's thinking about it. Look at it hunting. Go close. Come on, you can do it. Oh, we got it. We got it. No. Whatever. What are you doing, Logitech? All right, this is it. We'll just show you from back here. You can see it a little bit on your screen there. It's eventually going to be that. Just building layer after layer. This set is, man, it's a lot smaller than I anticipated. I don't even know why I bother showing you guys these things. It just doesn't want it. AMW asks, is it bad that I don't like video games? No, it's not bad. In fact, I think I was just talking to Ryan about it yesterday. I was like, I really want to put more time into video games, but it's hard for me to justify because the time that I spend playing video games, I could easily... I'd be much better off spending it doing this, like what I'm doing right now, building a Lego set so I could share it on my channel, or doing something YouTube related, as that is technically what I do for a living. The video game thing, I can't really do anything with that. It's just time that I'd be spending on something that really has no value outside of my enjoyment, which is reason enough to do something. Don't let me tell you guys not to do something because it doesn't earn money or whatever. It's just... I just feel like it's not productive to play video games unless you have a gaming channel. If you have a gaming channel, then by all means, it's totally productive and totally worth it. And I think that's eventually where I'll find myself. That way I can justify playing video games because I'll be like, oh, it's a YouTube thing. I'm playing 2 hours of video games so I can make a YouTube video. And if you justify it that way, at least in my mind, it makes it okay, I suppose. But if I just sit down right now, like say I wasn't doing this stream right now with you guys, and I was playing video games, what would come out of that? And I'm sorry if you are playing video games right now, or if it offends you when I say that, but that's just my feelings on it. And maybe some of you agree, some of you disagree. What's my favorite video game? My favorite video game is Grand Theft Auto 5. I think is probably the best video game that's ever come out. Just incredible. And before that, I would say Grand Theft Auto 4 was the best video game that ever came out. I just love the Grand Theft Auto games, love the story. I love the driving, the open world nature of it. I like... we're monetized now, so that's about all I like out of it. So, yeah. OW says, I've been playing Battlefield 4 lately, and I just lost your comment. And it seems like a waste of time, but I really love the game. So, again, I've talked about this before in live streams. If you love to do something, it's not a waste of time. That's all the justification you need to do something. If you enjoy it, it doesn't have to be productive. But for me... I always like getting things accomplished and being productive. So for me, it sort of is that way. Like I justify things by the amount of productivity that comes out of them. But don't let people tell you that you're wasting your time because you're playing video games if it's something you like to do and you get value out of it, because that's really the most important thing in this life, is doing what you enjoy. Always find a way to fulfill your dreams. And if your dream is to play video games, whether it's just for fun or professionally or whatever it is, just keep doing it. Don't let your parents tell you that you're wasting your time or you should be doing something else. Unless you're failing in school or something like that. Oh, we got a donation. I'm sorry I missed it. I was going on a rant about following your dreams, as I tend to do. Double Decker Couch, which, again, fantastic name, says, you made money. Now go and play a video game. Okay. You don't realize how many people would be absolutely stoked if I started playing a video game right now and I started live streaming it. Equally number of people may be like, hey, wait a minute. I don't give a crap about video games. Sacred says, I find video games a waste of time. I used to play Overwatch, but it was just too time consuming. Yeah, you can get sucked into these things. I'll tell you what used to suck my time. Madden. I used to play Madden all the time. Love Madden. Oh, so good. I used to play the NCAA college games, play seasons. I did the thing where you create your own player like in college and they go through the whole 4 years or whatever, go to the NFL. And it's like, what do I have to show for that? I spent all that time doing that. Just think if I had spent that time like years ago making Lego videos. Things would be crazy right now. But instead, I just have memories of playing tons of video games. But at the time, I did find that valuable, and I really enjoyed it. So again, not a waste then, but now looking back, it wasn't the best investment. Do I like the Lego 9-volt trains or power functions? Well, I don't own any power functions. And that was asked by Steven. I don't own any power functions, but with the 9-volt trains, I really love them. I think at this point, we're all in on 9-volt. I don't really see myself getting any power functions. These 9-volt trains are just so much fun to play with. Clark is just going crazy with them. So, yeah, we're probably going with the 9-volt at this point. Bad the Brick says, well, the time you waste playing video games, you could be doing something more productive instead. Not saying I don't like video games. I just don't like to play tons of them. You get nowhere. Yeah, but again, it all comes down to your priorities. To some people, playing that video game and saving the world, or when the princess isn't in another castle for once, that's the highlight of their day. Like, you can be something that you can never be in real life, and you can accomplish these things and save the world, be Master Chief. To some people, that's a really important thing, and I would never take that away from them, because if that's something that you love, go for it. I don't know what I'm building right now. What's this thing? What could it be? I guess we'll find out. Grand Sprick says, same here, Madden attacked. Madden used to be a lot of fun. I know a lot of people give them crap for putting out the same game every year, but I used to buy that same game every year. Back when Madden Holiday was a thing. I enjoyed it. Okay, so what in the world is this anyway? And how does this stop from coming out? Let me revisit this. Oh. Well, I'm an idiot. Gaming attacked. I love your guys' names that you come up with stuff. If I do a gaming channel, it's just going to be Brickatech Live. It's just going to be gaming on here. I thought about being real ghetto and just doing it right off my screen. Like, if I went over and just played some Lego Dimensions right now, just set my camera up right on the TV screen, like old school way, and just play and have my microphone by me. So it'd be like, the image quality wouldn't be fantastic because it'd be like, on the screen. But if you turn off all the lights, it might look okay. Let's just be honest. I don't think people come to this channel for the equality. Oh, Maniac with a fantastic name. Greg's Gaming World. I like that. Maniac says, I was going to do ghetto, but my videos won't be watched either way. Hey, man, that's not the way to think of things. All right, we're working on the next little layer here. Okay, so Sally says, where's the stairway to get in and up the lighthouse? It's in your imagination, Sally. You have to dream that it exists. There is no actual stairway. But, man, I just keep looking at this set, and I keep thinking it's so much smaller than what I thought. How can that be? We're almost done here. MW says, I don't think people came to this channel for quality, says the guy whose videos are in 1080 60p. 1080p 60. This video isn't. This is in 720p. For the simple fact that I could record in 1080p, and I tried it back when we started this channel. And when I put this webcam into 1080p and my computer was trying to take care of it, it sounded like my computer was literally going to blast off into space because the fan was running so hard. And the fan is running right now. You might be able to hear it a little bit. I would love to record in 1080p, but I think I need to do like either get a better laptop, which my laptop's from 2015, but it is a MacBook Pro, or I get like a desktop computer and do everything live from there, which it's hard to justify spending that kind of money just to do live streams, but you never know. I tend to do a lot of these. If I ever get to that place where I have my setup that I talked about earlier, where all of my stuff is in its own spot here, and I never take it down or move it, I'll probably get like an epic screen. That way I can see your guys' chat messages coming up here, and then I'll have my camera always set up with some epic stuff on the side, like multiple cameras and all that fun stuff like Canadian used to do. That would be cool. But for right now, we're going to keep it ghetto. I'm going to pull this out so we can do our little light brick action here. Let's see if I can blind you guys once. Yeah, my computer is... It really didn't like the 1080p. Can I blind you guys? There you go. Who's blind right now? Gotcha. Watch that like ruin my camera. That would have been awesome. Okay, so that turns the light brick on. This is cool. Oh, Sugar Shack. Don't do it yet, man. I was going to try it out. Where's the Clarkman? Clarkman is upstairs. He completely bailed on me after we did the unboxing, and he built the Minifingers, and we built the Orca. He totally bailed, so he's going to come back down once we have this all finished up, and I'll show it off to him, and he'll probably be all excited about it. What am I missing here? Oh. What did I do? Okay. This goes on this side. This goes on this side. Brick Monster says, I know your favorite set used to be the Crater Camper Van, but you now have all these sets. What's your favorite? My favorite is definitely Ninjago City. Just a beautiful set. Had so much fun building it. It looks great. It's very playable. There's so much going on there. And, oh, Sugar Shack. That didn't go so well for me. Okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, I don't think... I think it's like... That's what Lego is supposed to be. I know it's an expensive set, but geez, it's great. Can we do this now? Oh yeah. The light looks a little better on this. This set's full of false advertising. Look at that light compared to the light that's there. Come on, man. Maybe if I put this little globe over it, it'll look better. Okay, let's see. We're not going to judge it yet. We'll see. In my mind, I don't know if it's because there's so much hype around this set, but in my mind, I thought this set was going to be like this just huge thing. Like I anticipated the lighthouse being about that tall. I pictured the building being that tall. I guess this isn't the old fishing store, but yeah. We'll make do with what we got here. All right, so I'm gonna put that on top. Try not to break this. Oh, a little bit better. A lot more orange than yellow, though. I'll show it to you guys here in a second once we get to the top of this one. This is strange for me because usually when I build sets, I'm always stoked about it, and I'm like, dude, this set's so awesome because I've done all the research on it, and I just know it's going to be great. And this one is like one that, looking at this box, I was like, dang, this set is awesome. And now I'm building it, and it's like, it's what I expected, but it sure is pretty tiny. All right, so let's make sure we have this all lined up properly as we put this on here. Oh, I think I just saw a spot that I forgot to put something. Right here. Okay. That goes on top like that. And now... Oh, I'm forgetting more steps. I'm terrible. I'm just terrible tonight, guys. As always. So this is the railing that goes around. You need that. Okay. Go over put this on. Ooh, I do like that railing around there. That looks nice. Did I miss anything else? I've got a lot of pieces left over. But I guess that is the way it goes. Oh, the next part is Clark's favorite part we're about to build. Let's see. So this goes in the back, and this goes on this side over here. Oh, before I put that on, I'm going to show you the lighthouse. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, guys. Come on now. I'm probably wasting my time here, but let's see if we can get a focus. Coming back, coming back. Nope, nope. All right, we'll just stay back here. Here's the lighthouse. You get the idea. Light brick on the top. Use this to turn the light brick on. Very orange in color. Wish it was yellow. But I think it looks pretty cool. And then you just take that and put it over there. Now it's become like its own little set. There's still one addition that we need to make to this. Probably the most important addition. And this is what Clark was so excited about when we went to build this. You guys will see it in the video tomorrow. The Seagulls. That's all he wanted from this set was the Seagulls. So if you ever want to save a lot of money on Lego and you have a 3-year-old, just buy the Seagulls. Go on Bricklink. And we'll put that up here. And we'll put another one on here as well. Uh-oh. I think he might be coming down. This isn't good. I have to get his reaction. Hey, buddy. Don't mind me, guys. We're going to do some vlogception here. I don't want to miss this. All right. Here we go. We got Clark Man coming back down. We're still live streaming. And it's built. It's done. Thank you for the excellent timing, Mrs. Brickitect, if you're watching this. Let me show the chat. If you guys want to say hi, I guess we'll get to you in a couple seconds here. But we are filming a live stream, and this is the finished set. I was just telling everybody that's watching this right now, which is kind of awkward now that I'm still recording live. Very awkward because this thing is a lot smaller than it looks on the box. So if you look at it from this angle, this is what this looks like, which actually looks better on this camera than it does in real life. I thought it was a lot bigger than this, and it's not. But what do you think about it, Clark Man?
Where's the light thing?
Yeah, you push that in. There it is. What do you think? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be yellow, though? Because it looks orange to me. Yellow, orange. And what's on top of there?
Seagull. He wants to eat fish. He wants to eat.
Oh, yeah, if you guys didn't know, seagulls are eating fish. Okay, let's get to the chat here. If you're in here, you're now infamous as being a part of the live stream. We now have 108 people watching this, which is insane. And you guys finally got to see Clark Man come down, which I was going to save for the video tomorrow. You guys were going to get the hype build up, but it's happening right now. So there it is. We'll get some footage of Clark Man playing. If you guys don't mind, we'll just do a little bit of videoing here. Seagulls. We got the orca is here. And as a solid set here, again, I don't know how much this is. I'm assuming this is like a $50 set when it came out. I don't know 100% though. But man, it does look cool. Actually, on the box, it looks cooler than it does in real life. But
look, it's a camera.
Yeah, you gonna put the lens on there?
This one's a lens.
I also fixed your minifigs up. Hey, do you want to show these guys your new toy that you got today? You want to show them that?
Rocky.
This is apparently Rocky. I don't know much about Paw Patrol. I don't know if there's any fans out there, but this is Rocky. Is that cool?
Yeah.
We got that today at Walmart. That was our little pickup that we did.
Oh,
J Production says you just got ripped off. I don't know if I got ripped off because I don't know how much I paid for it. I don't know. I would say this is I think Clark's bailing on me. I would say for what I'm looking at here, realistically, with minifigs, can you guys even see this? I'd say realistically, for me, I would probably pay $35 for this, maybe. 30, 35. I don't know how much the light brick adds onto it. Hey, I had this thing on backwards. Sugar Shack. You know that's got to be part of the video now, right? Don't mind me. I'm just going to go back to recording. All right, Clark Man just bailed on me, and I just realized I had this thing on backwards, so I apologize for doing that. If you're in the live stream, you saw me screw up, but I could edit that out and make it not happen, but it's the reality. That is what happened. And this is what the thing looks like. It's now very lonely. I just told everybody in the stream that I would pay exactly $35 for the set. If anyone can go back to find the original video on how much I did pay for this, let me know, and when I did buy it, because I'm curious about that. I'll link the video and I'll pin your comment. But there it is. There's our formal review, which isn't a review at all, of Lego Creator Set 31051 Lighthouse Point. 528 pieces. That looks like 300 pieces. All right, that's how you make a BrickTech video, guys. Did you enjoy the vlogception there? If you guys are curious, there are some other builds you can make with this, which I don't think I showed at the beginning of this. We've got a boat. We've got a little tiny house. Neither of these, I think, even stands a chance against this set. So for me, not necessarily a 3-in-1. This is like a 1-in-1. I do like this, though, the little buoy with the light on it. I don't like how orange the light is. I'm being negative attacked here, but I'm not loving that. I'm not loving the light. There you go. So, you guys want to talk about anything else? We can hang out for a little bit longer. We just hit 1 hour on this live stream. Let's cover a couple final topics here. Oh man, you know what we missed? As always, next video. I'm going to have to get Clark back down here just to do that, because people are going to be like fired up about that, how we just ended the video. How many pieces is this? It was 528 pieces. Golden Light says, I think this was the closest thing we'll get to a BrickTech behind the scenes. Was it what you anticipated? It's really just a guy with the camera recording a bunch of stuff. But it's fun. I like capturing these things. I like having these memories. Pretty much throughout my entire life, I like having these memories, and I just like to make videos. It's my thing. And I like making Lego sets, and I like making videos about Lego sets. It's you guys ever hear of Captain Planet? Anybody as old as me will know what Captain Planet is. Our powers combine. That's what I feel like when I make these videos. So I think we should end it on that. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for hanging out with me here for the last hour. I really do appreciate it. I know we go off on some rambly, crazy stuff. Do I have this thing on backwards again? You know what? I had it on right the first time. This is the way it's supposed to be. What was I thinking? Oh, you know what? Well, I'll end it. I'll end it on that. Again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Make sure you stay tuned to BrickTech tomorrow, because you get to see you saw the behind the scenes. You'll see the in front of the scenes on the rest of what we did here, and a little bit more after this, because I have to do a little bit of correcting there, and we got to get Clark's outro. So on that, I'm going to end it. Hope you guys have a glorious rest of your evening. Thanks to everyone that donated. Thank you for the people that contributed to the chat, and we will see you guys very soon in the next BrickTech video.